Hello guys and welcome back to Sang's Academy of English. Today Sang took a holiday, so we took over his channel. Apparently he's in Vietnam right now. He's never gonna come back. We're only joking. Sang is here actually. He is here. The only thing about today's video is that Sang is not gonna interview any of us.
No. Today we are interviewing Sang. So we're gonna be asking him questions about Laos. Really hard questions. We're going to be testing his English, so get ready.
Get ready, Sang. So first of all, Sang, you are from Laos, yes?
Yeah.
You've been doing like a Sang Academy of English where you teach people English language and stuff like that, yes?
Yeah.
We've noticed that it's been going quite successfully for you, right?
Yes, that's just the beginning.
Yeah. So there is possibility for like young people to sort of like build their own little like online business like you have been doing yourself and stuff like that. But can I ask you a question? Like, where do you see yourself 5 years later for the younger generations?
Do you mean for the young girls 5 years from now, or for me?
Yeah, for everybody that is your age or even younger. Where do you see this generation in the next 5 years? Do you see it that it's gonna get worse and harder for younger generations to study or finding a job? Or do you see that the younger generation is gonna find it way much more opportunities in the next 5 years?
Well, in terms of like technological advances, I don't see like that's gonna be the problems for them. That's gonna be the big needs for them. Because if they learn a little bit about technology, and because now in the past for me, like I heard like Harvard is the best university in the world. So at the moment for me, Google is the best university in the world, and actually for free. So young people can learn everything from Google. So YouTube is your laboratory.
Yeah.
So your textbook is from Google. So you don't care what is your dream, what is your ambition.
So it is possible for young people to achieve their dreams.
For sure, yeah.
Right.
You don't even like need to spend any money, just internet and computer and your smartphone. So you can learn everything that for free like me. So I teach myself English because self-taught people like have to learn English to go to England, to go to Australia, America to pay like maybe 1,000, so maybe a week to learn
a lot of
English,
money, basically.
So for me, I learned that for free.
So you're seeing that the future for young Lao people is quite bright. It's quite positive.
Yeah, for sure. So really, it's much more. It's much easier than in the past. So young generation.
So it used to be way harder back in the days.
Yeah. So now, with the advent of the internet, so everything is easy. Just depend on yourself.
Yeah.
If you want to succeed in life, if you want to achieve your goal, just work hard like me. So I work like 12 hours a day, so read books.
So you're a hard worker.
Yeah.
But I mean, nothing comes for free.
Yeah.
No one's gonna knock on your door with a plate and give you the success.
No way.
Yeah, it doesn't happen like that.
Yeah.
So, what Sang is saying that everything is possible, and especially nowadays, which is in a developing country like Laos, things are only gonna get better.
Yeah,
Right?
for sure.
That is really cool thing. So, it's a good thing.
Yeah, why don't you do that?
I have a question about university here.
Yeah.
Do parents of Lao kids expect them to go to university? Like in Europe and America, it's like expected of you to go to university. Is that here? Does that happen here, or do they not care so much if you don't go to university?
Actually, like the traditional Lao thinking dictate that you have to have the higher career, especially like the tertiary institution is really important for you because it secures your employment, right? So you can earn constantly from them. So if you don't have like the qualification, people like they are worried about their children. Kind of like when you be an adult, it's really difficult to find a good job, especially. You can be like, the workers to work at some kind of the company is really like the blue collar workers. You can do that. So people want their children to work as white collar workers. So
like
they
doctors,
they require their children to have a good education, and especially they want to go to the like reputable school, university. Most of them send their children to, for the affluent family, send to study abroad.
What countries?
The most is going to be Vietnam. Vietnam is, and after that America, maybe Australia, England, and China now is China because yeah it's
Because Chinese economy is developing so rapidly and everything is growing so fast.
Yes.
So Sang, you have been studying before abroad in Vietnam, you've
Yes,
been studying
I
in
do.
Vientiane, you speak Vietnamese as well,
Yeah, sure.
and now you're back to your homeland,
Yeah.
Laos. So are you planning to stay here in Laos? And if you are, what are you planning to do here in Laos in the next 5 to 10 years?
Wow, that's a great question. So I'm gonna be an entrepreneur. That's for sure. That's no doubt. And no if no, yeah. That's I'm.
It's a decision you already made,
Yeah, that
and
is
you're
the
gonna
only
stick
one
with
choice. That's the only one choice for me. Now I'm coming very close to that. At the moment, I'm still working on my English to enhance my level. I need the kind of certificate, especially the IELTS,
Yeah.
in the level that's like satisfied with that. So after I achieve that level that I'm looking for, I'm talking to investor so we can generate. So my first business is going to be about education.
So Sang, for you, someone who comes from like a very rural area, seeing from the lowest of life where you don't have electricity to the point where you live in a capital city, having your own English lessons and stuff like that. So can I ask you, what does success mean to you?
Wow.
What is success? Is it like the money? Is it like the great family life and a big house and a big car? Is it like being super healthy and adventurous? Or what exactly is and means success to you?
For me, like doing the thing that not many people want to do, because like I can do the boring. People say that is the boring thing. If I can do the boring thing, so that's I'm gonna be like the hero, because people said it's boring. So
you're gonna do something that people not willing to do.
Not willing to do, because like reading a book 2 hours a day and teach English and just take a little money from people, no one gonna do that, because it's like boring. It's a boring thing. So I'm gonna do the boring thing. In terms of English, right? The people in the city, they have lots of money. They go to Australia, England, America, and graduate, like postgraduate university, right? So like master degree in teaching technique, some kind of, and when they go to the exam, like to test their English level, maybe they can achieve like 8 points. So if I can achieve 9, like maybe if I can achieve like IELTS 9 points, I'm gonna be the top one in the country and self-taught, and other people go graduated master in America and they got 8 points. So I'm gonna be the like the represents of the poor people who cannot afford the big university. They can taught themselves like me. So I'm gonna do that journey and could be the example of them. So I want to prove that like university people don't judge like other people where they graduated from, which university they go to. So I'm gonna prove that they are wrong.
From my personal experience, I don't want to brag about too much, but I also speak quite a few languages. I speak like fluently 4 languages, and each one of those languages I have learned your way. I did not go to university. I did not go to any language academies. I learned through like the very simple way, simply practicing or talking to people. And today I can speak Spanish, Russian, English. English is my 3rd language. I'm not English, by the way. I am Lithuanian. And the way I learned is exactly like you said. I didn't go to some fancy like universities. I didn't go to like Harvard or anything like that. But whatever you say, the way of learning English and not to discriminate people if someone's went to a higher rank university or not. At the end of the day, what matters the most is the skill to be able to talk English. So I completely agree with you in this way of learning English.
So English is my 4th language. My first language is a tribal language we speak in Pak Song only.
Okay. So what's the name of the language, by the way?
So I learned Lao at the age of 7. That I can age of 7 that I can speak Lao a little bit until age of 13. I moved to Pak Song. I can speak Lao fluently. And I learned Vietnamese in 2013 and speak Vietnamese fluently after 4 months, and start to learn English. Is the long journey is like.
So English is your last language that you learn.
Not the last, but my 4th language gonna be another one more. I used to learn Japanese before because back in the day I want to study like what is chemical engineering in Japan, because I was good at chemistry, right? So I want to do that journey, but I failed the entrance exam to Japan and switch to Vietnam.
Okay. You still got your way out though. It's good. So we just had an interview with our beloved Sang Academy of English. What do you think so far as a British lady?
Well, we've known Sang for quite a while now here in Laos, and every time we meet up with him, we do not have to slow down when we're speaking, you know, our level of English or anything like that. We don't have to bring it down at all, which is a good sign, because if he can understand what we're saying fluently, that means he's pretty good at English.
Yes.
So I'll give him that one.
Yes.
And his responses, he can respond to very deep questions, I
Yeah.
think. Like, what does success mean to you? I mean, that's a hard question to answer, and he answered it really well in English. I think it's pretty good.
Yeah. A lot of times, obviously, because the world is a very multicultural place, you know, and everybody has a bit of a different accent. So, for example, Sang has a bit of an accent, but that is okay. So, for example, if you would go to England, to Liverpool, in Liverpool, people, instead of chicken, they say chicken. And that is very normal because accents does exist everywhere in the world. So
Yeah.
before you would have to like judge someone to say how good is their English, you need to first to realize that that could simply be their accent. And accent is something you cannot change.
And remember, he said it was his 4th language, okay? Like, that's crazy.
Yeah.
That is crazy. So, don't be mean to about Sang's English. It's very good.
Anyways, no, but no,
But
but
go.
no, but seriously, we think that Sang's English is really good,
Yes.
and whatever he's doing, and his dreams, and his actual plans for the future for Laotian youth are absolutely amazing. Because I don't think there's any other people who are doing something like that.
Yeah, definitely.
So Sang, respect. But yeah, from now on we're taking Sang's channel, and yeah, we might even change the name.
Yeah, he's
so.
got way more followers than us. We're just gonna take it and
Yeah,
change
sorry,
the name.
sorry Sang, but we're taking over your channel, and yeah, thank you for having us here.